Need a surfboard?
The biggest one in history. You might want to get a guide. Not familiar with the animal.
Add astra. Challenges have a way of revealing a person's true potential. participate faster. Carving waves.
Add Ash. Thank you for
Off we go. Let's ride.
The neighboring nation of Relay has the most prosperous commercial.
Need a surfboard? The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Off we go, carving waves! Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach.
said Master Chevin might... She might have been forced to go near the umbral needle. Please, you have... According to the map, we should... Get away from me! Look, over there! Is that Master Chevin? You, Blade! Look alive!
I wasn't done.
Don't be scared!
Let's get it on!
Let's ride!
Where did you come from? So strong! Let's get out of here, boys! Run! Leave the stuff if you want to live. Drop off!
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Thank you so much. Saved by the Traveler. Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually this lucky, but maybe things are She did, huh? But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the umbral needle. I dug up a whole bunch of it and was getting ready to head back. Anyway, I'm sure you've seen the state this place is in. It's all because the umbral needle suddenly came crashing to the ground and left behind a massive crater. The seam I found was closer to the outside, so it survived the disaster. Still, the crash riled up the monsters in the area, and now they're everywhere. I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them. But by the time
If the situation was so dangerous, why didn't you just...
I left most of them behind, believe me. I only kept the purest chunk for Tlasoli and poor little Nachka. Ah, right, you wouldn't know. Tlasoli is a... That's right, or, well, she used to. Now she just handles... because of her daughter. Poor Nachka contracted it, even as Nachka's illness grew worse. Tlasoli never... Still, all's well that ends well. Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course. She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her dream is to become an ancient names forger, just like her mother. Her birthday's in a few days, so... Tlasoli asked me to find a pure volcanic crystal.
Yeah, talk about an important chunk of ore!
I'm sure she and her mother appreciate your well... All right, let's head back. Actually, why don't you come with me to visit? It's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back the crystal. You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
That's right! A good mood makes... And of course, we...
Don't... But I'll let Tlasoli
Need a surfboard? Off we go. Need a surfboard?
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
That's right. Nachka's been... Things might get better.
I've already asked someone to swing by and Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story?
most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah. Whew. Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah. Whew. The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah. Whew. Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah. Whew. The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Ah. Whew. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. Carving waves!
Here we are. Nice house, right? Plasoli! Plasoli? That's strange. Huh. The door. Hey, Nechka! Still, I told Plasoli we were coming.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a
That's right. Plasoli has a tapet. When she was still in the forging business, She'd often, but since Nachka fell ill... Wait a minute. What the...
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes. Something terrible.
Oh... All right, I'll just... How is it that every single time Emish tells me not to go...
The trek ended this cliff. Could the Tepetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see. There really is a Tepetlosaur up here. Might not be.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice.
Come down, quick!
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's. Why is the Tepetlosaur coming along? Whoa! Hey! Don't run! You'll hit us!
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good Saurian. All right, run along. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nachka... Well, she said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests. But she ended up getting lost along the way.
Yeah, Chevin told us
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, but it's nothing a good night. That said, she won't be...
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping...
Well, she can at least speak to me and go about her day. That's already more than I could ask for.
Hey, cheer up! We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore. The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging. Don't say that or the Wyld might smite me. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of...
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
Tlasoli's blaze gem word of mouth isn't always reliable, as information gets passed along, but the words inscribed on these crystals it's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other.
Paimon's interested. Let's buy one, Traveler. Then once we find your sister, but that way our names will be together forever.
You deserve it. You saved me.
Chevin, I thought I told you...
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli.
Well then, thank you both. Nachka should be well by then. She'll be very...
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hold on. This isn't part of some...
You never know. You do look like you have some...
No, don't listen to that.
In any...
Oh no, it's the Tepetlosaur again. Quick, someone stop it, Pipe.
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to... I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped. I tried fixing it myself, but...
Just leave it to me. Thank you, Chevin.
It was nothing. We all...
You're right. Yangu, behave yourself. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nachka's birthday.
Oh, that sounds great. We'll look forward to all the good food. And anyway, see you around, Tlaso.
Look after you. Nachka is going to be so happy to meet you.
Need a surfboard? Let's ride!
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Koholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we... Well, they're so cute. Huh? What's happening?
Help! Somebody help!
Ah! Wild Koholosaurs are actually biting! Yeah, those two are...
Carving waves! Get back!
Don't panic! Just hang in there!
Finally! The sun's coming! Please help us! Amazing! Surf's up! Need a surfboard? Amazing! Surf's up! Woohoo! Surf's up!
Judging from your clothes,
Yes, I'm.
don't mention it. Handle...
Still, it seems correct. Say,
Apologies.
Oh, no worries. But what? Paimon's pretty sure that's not what...
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of approaching them without the help of a guide from the.
A mysterious island?
Yes. There's a.
are you certain you two?
Some proposal? There...
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just. Oh, all right. You did rescue Karia and I.
A little awkward, but...
We should move on,
Yes. Thank you again.
That's all right. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious... Yeah, who knows? After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be... Oh, you're right. The lady meant time's ticking, let's get started. But the real question is... that's an idea.
Whoa! Off we go.
Is a harbor for the body and soul.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and his companion? So what brings you here? Do you need help with it? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island. Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't... Then allow... It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Netland. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary mysterious. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are. Since then, many people from later generations have. Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it. On the contrary, it's. Oh! Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! Oh, what? Then you have my thanks. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base. As the chief of the tribe, it's really hard to believe that they are targeting tourists who wish to visit. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they run a pretty sophisticated operation. So, I was hoping to find someone. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I have. Oh, Paimon understands now! Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly. You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about. Wonderful! Whoa, that's a lot of. There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch them. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part, so please use the Mora as needed and collect as much. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two. This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the? Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon.
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists.
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the traveler.
In that case, as a qualified guide, As the legend says, if you can manage, be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold peril. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our service. Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty.
But it seems like fate has brought us together.
So how would.
Not to worry.
So you'd be working.
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Carving waves!
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Ahem.
Huh? Oh.
Shh.
Not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is highly respected among the tribe, and is far more. Therefore, we must rely.
Really? But how do we.
You need only slowly approach Atta. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language, I can understand Atta's instruction.
All right, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000.
Huh?
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about. With that kind of evidence?
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say?
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa, Atta.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course! Like I said, only a guide like me can understand.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for...
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's more to use. Why don't we keep up the acting, Gather? Paimon's curious what... These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming... With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight... But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kind...
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered,
Oh, all right, then let's...
Faster!
this is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's...
You mean, we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some... Anyway, there's no time to lose. We...
Let's ride!
According to Atta's insights, this is the place. Yes, I've led you to the island.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artifacts.
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any...
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped, we were commissioned by the chief of the people of the...
You sure?
Huh. Let's see.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that...
Now he's trying to get away! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can...
Convict me. How? They don't have any evidence against...
Sorry to say it, but he got us. Not to worry. Let's search him for...
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands...
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by...
You...
So, there must be an explanation. There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself take Mora from others by force? Oh, that...
You... Ugh.
We have witnesses.
Fine. Yes.
Woohoo! No wonder you the chief of the tribe. I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only... If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed... That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people... I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. There is no shortcut to the island. And most people don't even meet the... If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the spring... Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open... There's a requirement?
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real...
It should probably involve...
And therein lies the key point. Oh, it's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who... The legend also mentioned that only those willing to... Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is...
So that,
From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with... But, unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then...
That's true.
But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also... And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told... Or maybe someone already... No matter. If you two want to go adventuring elsewhere, I could...
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up.
Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just
A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, who kn... Oh, we could go find...
It appears you've already made up your minds. Then, I'll be...
Okay, bye-bye.
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Well, yeah, sorta.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Night Wind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance...
Yeah, that's exactly how I...
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blues. I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as...
You'd really do that?
You got it.
Ahem.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the trap...
It's been Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was
Whoa!
But let's get back to why you're here. Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Do you have any...
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide...
Then I'll have to explain. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New. And with a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, but since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure. Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Colo just got back to the tribe.
Oh, Colo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Colo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Spring.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay. Carving waves!
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone. Indeed. No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani?
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never... But one day, I'll also be...
That's him, right?
Allow me. You must be the top guide of your tribe.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, they also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right?
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my...
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know.
Oh?
The mysterious...
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist.
You hear that? He wants to go to the...
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the...
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only the... I must reach that island. Even if that means putting my...
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just...
You?
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are... Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their... How do you think I reached the mysterious island?
Well, I'm different.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, and you... New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude?
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found...
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was.
That Colo seemed to harbor some.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more.
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with Cole, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important. After telling you about all the dangers with such a serious...
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite.
No, please don't do that. Actually, that is also a part of what Uncle Nu taught me as a guide. If you want a chance of reaching the I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But So, as Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his...
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree to be our guide, we're complete with the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion.
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away. I've already had the plans.
Oh, it's that scholar guy.
Scholar guy? My name is Varamdra. Please.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler and Pi.
Oh, and it's that lady too.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been...
I'm Mualani. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were...
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road...
Varamdra...
Now he wants to go.
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous...
I'm so sorry for...
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate... How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow?
So you've decided to accept...
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from stranger...
That's your plan?
Wonderful. On behalf of both...
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our preparation. Faster! Hey, Alafa! I've got...
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfat.
I know. It's just that
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
need a camping tent with all the accessories.
Another commission, huh? Just so.
How much are we
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, no. We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment. And I don't want my friend... We're ready, Laffa.
Your total is.
Isn't that still a lot for you?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary.
You call that a week's?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equip... Carving waves! Afternoon,
You call me uncle, but I'm old and...
because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare?
All right.
A record player.
Oh, that model is pretty rare indeed.
Ahem.
Just don't...
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean...
Yep, and that's our next stop. Need a sir? Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani?
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to
Whoa. Then we could...
Nice.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently...
Is that really a thing?
You know how it goes, Mualani.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy.
What's wrong, Mulan?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the... Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copy which brings us to today. A day?
Whoa. Hearing that is also...
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow...
That's right! What?
Faster! Afternoon, Uncle New.
A surprise. Then you must...
You saw...
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. It's just then.
Do you think that I'm still not ready yet?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. After all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy...
Don't worry. With our help, Mualani will...
Yeah. This time I'll definitely be...
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds I won't try to stop you, our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only...
I understand, Uncle.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it.
Was this made with spinel fruit?
Right. Which...
You really know me better. All right. Traveler and Pie...
Yay! Paimon!
The most important part of...
It's about time to meet up.
Carving waves! Traveler, Paimon, over here!
You're here, Mualani! Oh,
Good morning, you.
morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a...
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Yeah! First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from... The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our
Is there any theoretical basis to...
Theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it... Very good. You didn't try to argue...
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical...
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great...
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for...
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party. Huh? Let's try not to disrupt them.
Wow, there are a lot...
As expected, the first clue is...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce when the first chief created the map. He left a special mark, so it'll be impossible.
You're a real...
But according to the information I've been...
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the Springs... It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Unless you're a guide who's always running across...
This is a thing? I need...
According to what I've deciphered from...
But to get there, won't we have to get through...
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the cold?
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. However, but it shouldn't be a problem at all for me.
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll...
Is that so? Then that works.
And now I understand how much you care for your... Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs sure seem on guard.
Kevin, you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in...
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Kaholosaurs. And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings.
But on what base?
Okay. So can we...
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them.
Let Paimon think.
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Kaholosaur herd.
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over.
Me? All right. When Varamdra I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the but I'm not sure.
Oh.
You can just call me Karya.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Off we go. Found it.
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Kaholosaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay... But this plant can help us solve that problem. Because its fragrance is... We can apply the plant's extract to our body.
So, we're gonna...
Don't worry. It's also good for...
Oh, Paimon feels all wet.
Perfect. Okay. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again. Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Follow me and stay close. Careful! Don't startle them. Follow me and stay close. We must be getting close.
Look! A bunch are gathering around that rock.
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of this...
Sounds like someone has been
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Kaholosaurs off, then we never would have found them.
Has he always been this way, Miss?
He's just obsessed with his...
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness.
Yes, I understand. And
Mulamani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination.
Hard to tell. Paimon certainly...
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kinda rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the... Find our next destination.
Really? You got...
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe... Alright, break time is over. Let's get ready.
Watch this!
Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems...
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something...
If you have any suggestions, then...
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a...
That is a possibility.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors you...
Oh, I remember now.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was... Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration of... Therefore, the area must contain many potential spirit ways, and the...
Oh, amazing.
Now everyone's
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very...
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the...
Then let's start searching for...
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does work, but according to the map, there should be 2 more. Faster! Need a surfboard?
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Woohoo! Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one... Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people...
Isn't that super...
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being...
Do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried, and it clearly requires...
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and Huh? But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Varamdra can't control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay.
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
All right. Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here, and I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding...
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even...
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I...
But it's so high! And you'll be falling so fast! If we don't...
Do you still remember the promise we made? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you...
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Carving waves! Now switch to the spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need.
was perfect.
You were amazing, Mulan. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
I'm confident I could.
Oh no, you're right.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically reach up.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to see.
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water.
Yes, we need to get to higher. Hey, look over.
Whoa, there's a giant whirlpool over there.
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach them.
No way.
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand.
Yes, I know. But whether it's the everything points to the path ahead.
And what if you're...
Ramdra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. The spirit waves must have affected the nearby bodies of water. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of... So, our goal should be the shallow waters. If we enter that vortex, the undercurrent...
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but...
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration.
But didn't we all agree?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot deny it. Even if you try to convince me...
No, I refuse...
You!
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result...
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very beginning.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you were to leave now... How about this? You and Karia, wait. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic.
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's...
Whoa, a massive whirlpool.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision? It's okay. That's completely normal. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribes, this gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that, although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are... If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, the same goes for the two of you. You are the commissioners, so if you think this... The good news is that I know the way back to the tribe.
Mulan?
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us before, Mulan. Besides, it's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it...
Aw, Paimon.
All right. Let's investigate this. Matters of luck aside, he definitely knows a lot of...
I know, it's just that we can't see...
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon or does the...
You're right. Maybe it's just...
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you doing?
I tried to persuade him, but Varamdra he said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now?
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Let's ride! That way? He's been pulled away by the current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him! Karya...
Oh, there they are!
Varamdra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Didn't I tell you to...
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, it's just... I didn't expect my calculus...
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now?
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be...
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karya. I think if I reactivate... The only problem is that we still don't know exactly... It's already getting late now. And we've been on the move for a whole day.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't...
We have plenty of tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to...
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help...
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh. Off we go. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect. Karya helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy.
What was that sound?
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen.
Wow, so it really works! Paimon...
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestor...
Guess that...
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the...
Yeah, Paimon would like to...
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, it's said that he was the first person to make a map of Natland.
That sounds pretty...
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natland that he didn't visit. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. But oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, it really makes me wonder what the... How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party!
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be better?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper.
Yeah, she's right!
All right. So what do the rules stipulate?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay,
So, for the first question...
Oh, we were just talking about this.
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was...
Paimon can go first! If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, most importantly, it's about making the trip...
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, You sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. You must have It's quite possible that your experience traveling... Why don't I circle back to you later? Next?
Me? If you ask about my travels... Well...
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire.
All right. If I had to say what the mean before you reach the destination, you don't need to...
Yeah, I get...
I'm on cue.
I hope that didn't sound too...
All right.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in... So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies...
Not sure I completely...
There's nothing difficult to understand. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to... Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my... All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements. Do you understand now, Miss Guide?
I sympathize with your situation.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious... What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong. I must make it to the mysterious...
Was that actually supposed to be in a...
Actually, There's a saying among the... Because the final it would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide. That is what I would truly call a journey.
Just as you don't agree with me.
I'm not too worried about that.
What sort of logic is...
All right, that's it for this round. Since it's still early...
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to. Mulan!
Just in time. I was about to...
What the... You already caused the...
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of...
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members.
Is now really the time to be teasing us? Don't forget...
He's right. We should really hurry up.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday.
You bet.
Okay? Then let's go. Carving waves!
Paimon accidentally
I can't believe it.
Mulan was right!
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me. Let's ride! According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
Is that what?
It appears these caves were formed by...
I see. Then the spirit waves altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current and it...
Are all scholars...
But can there be an island in this kind of up...
It appears we haven't reached our destination. Need a surfboard?
Stay put! Let's ride! Amazing! Surf's up! Whoa, what's that?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see... Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone. Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
Amazing!
Off we go.
a maze! There's lava everywhere!
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well. It would indeed be.
There are plants growing.
There's nothing unusual about that. This... Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on this
Isn't that the talisman you're
Yes. In which... I'll be sure to ask...
Let's ride! There's so much lava!
The lava here doesn't look very stable.
From here, the light seems to be getting...
A distant light.
Miss Guide, it seems Varandra has also...
I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That...
Really?
I'm a scholar from the Academia When I first heard about the legend of the mysterious... One exaggerated description I heard was that it's an entire island that shines like... Under certain environmental conditions, large amounts of lava are quick. Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating...
So you mean we really found...
Rejoice! Even a small peak...
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. When you see the golden light, then go the opposite way. What you just said may be correct, but that golden place isn't the island.
Are you joking?
But Mualani's judgment has always...
You thought I'm after treasure?
Oh, he's acting weird again.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new area of research. And this ore is the core. As long as I can bring this ore back, my theories will be proven beyond... To me, this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered...
As we agreed before, please...
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the legendary
She's not that kind of person, Varandra.
The result is right before...
Oh no! He went running in! How can...
Not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Miss Guide, Varandra,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Varandra!
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mulan?
I can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time, but it will be a lot spicier than surfing on water.
But that's way too risky! Okay then, we'll take...
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. More falling rocks. Okay, watch this!
It's right there!
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try to make your...
Why don't I give up? Well, I might not be able to do it, but what about you?
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, maybe you can reach that way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself. And if you want to know why I won't give up, but I'm asking why you...
The lava is rising. If I take this risk, then how will...
You...
Come with me.
No!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't...
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome. It's getting dangerous here, so...
No, I refuse! I can still stand! Let me go!
Seriously? How can you be so childish at a time?
Varandra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. Even if your research was stolen and you didn't... I believe that even if you won't obtain any results this time, you'll... So... I won't allow my dearest senior to die here because of his own...
Kari...
She's finally opening up. And it seems like she's just the person we need to talk some sense.
Lilani the Lava...
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught me is finally...
Where did all these Kaholosaurs come...
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it, got it!
Everyone okay? Let's take a head count. We escaped danger and made it back alive.
Oh,
What's the point? We still didn't reach the mysterious island.
hey, don't look so depressed.
Actually, according to the map...
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Here, look! Some hidden words appeared on the
Really? Let Paimon try!
Congratulations, Guide from the Future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But That golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real mysterious island.
The hidden inscriptions disappeared!
These must have been the words the first chief left for those that would come after him.
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually where...
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines, the journey to the mysterious island Yeah. I think I understand.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. The principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity. And the flow, this means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back. Are the results I've been...
Our journey is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the people of the springs with me.
Fine.
Don't be so down. I have a feeling that the next answer I'm looking...
Paimon remembers now. There's still something important. Woohoo! Off we go!
Mualani, it's good to see you again.
Uncle, I've completed the journey.
But you still have a question you wish to ask?
Yes.
Yes.
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey. But
Because...
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as...
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into... Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the hidden message. And this is the choice that the first chief left to us. If you choose to boast about your deeds, you will receive the hot. If you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will remain a legend. In the end, my companion...
Oh.
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat. People...
But have you noticed that Ko'olo, who claims to have been to the island...
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Ko'olo said that he went to the mysterious island.
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious island. That, as guides, we are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. The greatest responsibility of a guide is, but in the process, we also gain much skill and experience at overcoming danger. This allows us to go to... Many guides gradually lose sight of their true beliefs and intentions. They end up becoming more like thieves who would rush to the other side of the lava lake, regardless of the consequences, rather than good... This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map. Aside from me, many other tribe members have also traveled to the mysterious island. And just like me, so they've also made pacts with their companions, choosing to give up the results that would prove themselves, and...
You've all given up on...
Sir, I've given up on... Given her talent and qualifications, Mualani was well within her... I believe I was able to cultivate such an outstanding student and witness. If instead of looking at one single journey, we look at my entire...
Karia? I've come up with a new
You're the same as always, Varamdra. You always have to find evidence before... In any case, I can't give you an...
Karia!
Because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before recruiting assistants? How could you forget?
Yes, of course.
But I've always found your proposals fascinating.
Karia, given that I have been presented with new evidence, I've come up with a very... Perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my side the entire time. No.
I understand.
It appears this guest has also found...
It seems he's finally put to...
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said.
But it seems he's still as stubborn.
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mulan.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who can complete the journey...
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again.
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great care of us.
Then remember, the next time you come to visit...
Friends. I suppose we are theoretically friends now. Yes.
Well, that's one way to think.
Then Varamdra and I will be taking our leave.
Okay, bye.
You're back already. So, as new student...
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well, I found something even more precious.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make your... Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The elders of the tribe... New! I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've been to even more dangerous places. I've even been to... the mysterious island. Why do you still look at me as if my...
Koholo. Even if you had never been to the island, no one would deny your ability. But as for what we would deny about you...
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island is officially...
Yeah, but I have one more place I want to...
Carving waves! Let's ride!
This is the place. From what I've heard,
What made you think of taking...
well, we completed our trip to the mysterious...
You've earned the greatest honor for a guide.
Would you call it a sacrifice? After all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. It's...
No, I get it.
Traveler!
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a journey? It's a good one. Then let's make this...
Yep, Paimon's ready!
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur! I wonder when the next journey... ever tried chasing waves?
Failure is just a step on the path to glory.
Need a surfboard? Off we go. Need a surfboard?
Don't mind if I do.
The most important part of going out to have fun is... well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
The ability to not get
Interfere
lost
with
in
the
some sort of
mixing
challenge?
process
What
if you
a
don't
place.
keep your voice down.
The world is full of surprises.
Best I don't see you over in the west, then. I'm heading east. Don't you come with, you hear?
do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew. Your grand finale! Observe! Huh? Everybody stand back! Laid bare! Strike is one! And leap! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dream! Transfixed!
Stabilize!
Break a leg! Everybody stand back! Laid bare! Transfixed!
Gather!
Strike is one! Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Yeah!
guide you. Stabilize.
And step. Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Laid bare.
Transfixed! Your grand finale! And step! I'm going in! Benny's adventure. Your team, a sip! Adventure time! Off we go! Benny's adventure chip. Off we go. Check this out! Best of luck! Need a surfboard? Let's get it on! Ha! Off we go! Ever tried chasing waves? Woo!
What a place. The ability to knock it off some sort of
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Let the world collide! Strike up!
Gather!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Let the mighty be humbled! Settle down!
Wind strike! Wind strike!
Silence! Stabilize!
Let my name echo in song!
Solidify!
Falling leaves, adorn my night!
Be sanctified!